Hi everybody, welcome to Fortunate Creations. I'm Kim, and this is a channel where we talk about everything to do with crafting. So from amigurumi to weaving and anything in between, if you like crafting and being creative, stick around. I think you're gonna like it here. Welcome to Friday, woohoo, Coffee with Kim. Getting ready to go camping for the weekend. So tomorrow, Coffee with Kim, and Sunday will be live from camp. That's gonna be fun. I might actually do a couple lives as well, just to show you around my camper, show you all sorts of fun stuff. My brother and I will be planting the garden this weekend. We do a big vegetable garden, and each year it's become a tradition that he and I get out there and we plant it together. So that's my part. So I'm bringing all my gardening tools, my, the little pads you kneel on, my gloves, my little trowel. I mean, he has all that stuff, but it's kind of neat when I can open the back of my vehicle and just pull out my little, almost like a project bag, but it's for gardening. So speaking of projects, well, I finally remembered what stitch I was using for my original fair blanket. It was too late because I had already started another blanket. So let me turn this ringer off. So I decided to just make up a whole new blanket, and I'm calling it the garden fence. Wait till you see it. All right, let me put a stitch marker on it so that it doesn't pull out while I'm talking to you. All right. I'm only a few rows into it, but check it out. See the bobbles? And then the next row is drop doubles. And then there's a row of my split treble. I am so proud of this blanket. Let me get you a little closer. That's one side of it, which is absolutely awesome. And this is the other side of it, which is equally awesome. So it doesn't matter which way you look at it, it's a pretty cool blanket. So I'm calling it the garden fence, and I'm writing the recipe for it now. It's a 3-row repeat, and of course you can make it any size you want. I chained 175 to start. So I would say, I'm trying to think of the stitch count. The biggest stitch I need is this one, so that would be 2. So I would say any 2 plus 1. So like 174 would have been the divisible by 2, and then the plus 1 because you're going to turn. So 2 plus 1. And I'm going to write that down so I remember. Where's my special pen? Because as you know, with this notebook, if I don't have my erasable pens, come on, big bucks, no whammies. There they are. If I don't use my erasable pens, then I will ruin the notebook. Count of 2 plus 1. If anybody looks at my notes, they're like, 2 plus 1, what are you, in kindergarten? No, believe it or not, kindergartens know better than that. They know more than that. So that's what I'm going to be working on for the fair. It's going to be a nice, huge, drapey. It's going to be nice and big. Once I get it a little bit bigger, then I'll decide whether I want this to be the length or the width. So I just got to keep an eye, making sure my stitch count, I do count after every row to make sure I still have the right number, but it can sneak up on me. I will do a border. I'm not sure what type of border, but check out this stitch. It probably is a stitch already, but it's almost like 3 doubles together, but it's not. Let me show you. I'm not on that row though, but here, I'll just show you with this one. So, all right. So I yarn over, and because I skipped one, I yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, and go through 2. Okay. Then I go in, same stitch, pull up a loop, and I go through all 3 of those. And then I go in, pull up a loop, go through 3, and then go through 2 and chain 1 to lock it. And that makes it square. So that's how that's coming out. And yes, I'm pulling this apart as I make that. I'm just crocheting right from it. So, because I don't want to waste that. So I want to see if, I'm going to look through this book that we went through the other day. It almost looks like the double crochet. No, that's 4 of them. I was going to say it looks a little bit like this one. But I only have 3, right? Yeah. So let me look and see if I can find something. Maybe it's already a stitch. What is this? Penny ridges. Double crochet 2 together in 1, 2 double crochets in the same stitch. No, close. But that's 4. What's this one? Acorn clusters. That's close. You know what? That might be it. I don't know if you can see it that good. The acorn cluster right here. If what I'm seeing, so single crochet, chain 2, in the same chain of the beginning chain, da 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 da. Okay, here we go. Double crochet 2 together, double crochet 2, and then chain 1, skip 1. It might be it. That might be the acorn cluster, which is fun because, I mean, it kind of looks like an acorn. That might be the acorn cluster. That's cool. Again, it's not written out pattern. It's those hieroglyphics. I mean, they write this down here. Why didn't they? Well, I won't go through this book again. I am working on our granny square for Tuesdays. Crochet along. Let me see if I can go on go on the Google and see if I can do acorn cluster crochet. I don't want it in video. I want it written. Oh, that's cute. All right, no, acorn crochet. That doesn't look like it. Yarn over, insert hook into space. Yarn over, draw up a loop. Draw through 2. Yarn over, draw up a loop. Draw through. See, there's the difference. They draw through 2. I draw through 3. So it's very close, but it's not it. Maybe I'll call it the hazelnut. I love it though. It's this blanket. I'm very proud of it. I can't wait to see. You know me now. Gotta finish. I get the gotta finishes. So I was talking about the fair yesterday. I looked up. I can't sign up until June 15th. So I set a reminder on all my calendars that June 15th at noon. What day of the week is that? I have to sign up for the fair. Let me see. June 15th is a Saturday. Well, that's not going to work because I will be camping. Or maybe I'll be at, I know I have a flea market coming up in June. 16th, Father's, ooh, 17th, Ida El Adha. My calendar pulls up some fun stuff. But anyway, so June 15th, I get to go through the list and see all the stuff I want to make for the fair. I'm going to do live plants. I'm going to do dried plants. I'm going to do a lot of crochet. And then I want to do that table setting. The thing is, I looked last year and I couldn't find where to find the table setting. I might have to call the office and say, where is it? You know, where have you hidden it? I can look over here. They have a whole handbook. Washington County Fair. Greenwich, New York. There it is. Let's find the website. And then you can go in and they have a whole handbook that you can download, which I put on here, but I want to, you can already buy tickets. When is the fair this year? All right. No. Exhibit and compete. Come on. So there we go. Sign up for the newsletter. I already am. Well, it's not letting me do it on here. I don't know. Well, it probably is. I just don't know what I'm looking for. Catholic Fairground events. My hands are sore from all of the crochet and other work I've been doing. Lots of stuff going on, but I wanted to pull up. For some reason, it's not letting me. Sign up for the newsletter, free press. So you can't just sign up for the fair. You have to, it's like fairs.com or something. Just making sure. Washington County Fair. August 19th through the 25th. Good to know. It's kind of bittersweet because that means summer's over. Well, almost over. So this fair is right down that way down the end of the road. And then 1 week, as the day after that one ends, the other county fair, because I'm literally located in the middle of 3 counties. So the very next weekend is that fair. So that's cool. Well, I don't know why that won't let me. It's very frustrating. I wanted to read you guys the sign-up book. Oh, well. Oh, well, I won't have you staring at me while I'm working on that. I won't make you stare at me while I work on that. But, oh, dang it. It's out in the car. I got some happy mail from Karen. Love you. I love it. She sends me these cards that I can color, which is such a great idea. So not only am I getting happy mail, I'm getting a fun project to color. And I found my markers. They're right there. I had brought them into my bedroom and forgot. I brought them in there because I get up at 3 in the morning and I don't always want to come in here. So I brought that in there so maybe I could color a little bit. I'll be bringing that to the camper with me. My quilling book. I want to do some more quilling. There's that fish. I'm not going to say that out loud. This fish was such a great project that I might turn it into a greeting card for somebody. I think that would be cool. Right? I got to cut this out though, or maybe just mount it on a card. That's what I can do. Get some cardstock. Oh my goodness. Allergies. Are you kidding? I'm looking for my mixed media. Sorry, you guys. My brain's going a million different directions right now. I've got to pack the car for the camping. I've got to make sure I have all of Fritz's stuff as well as my stuff. Got to make sure the house is all set. Got to make sure the cat food is set out so Mr. Fortunate knows right where it is and doesn't have to stress in the morning, because nothing's worse than waking up in the morning and being like, now what? So I want to make sure I leave everything perfectly fine for him. Maybe I could put the fish in here. Will he fit? Nope. Nope. Oh, so guess what I did? Not only did I give, what's her name, Lucille Bell, a new makeup job, I've been practicing on my other styrofoam heads. Check this out. She looks pretty cool, right? I have a tough time with the eyes. Very tough time. This one's a little bit bigger, but if you look at me, one of mine is bigger than the other. Especially when I'm tired. If you see when I'm tired, one of my eyes, and you think I know by now, I'm looking. I think it's this one. Droops a little bit when I'm tired. That's how my mom always used to know it was bedtime for me. She's like, oh, you're tired. I'm like, no, I'm not. She's like, yeah, you are. I can tell. My mom always knew best, right? See, I'm going to mess with this because I really want these eyelashes over here to look better. All right, let's see here. How can I? I'm doing them in gray instead of black in case I mess them up. So I just started watching Grey's Anatomy. I know I'm probably like 10 years behind everybody else in the world, but I'm really liking it. I wasn't usually really big on medical dramas, but this one's pretty cool. And then I started watching again that 911 that came out, that is a pretty cool. I mean, sometimes, like last night's episode that I watched was a little weird. He was lost in the desert or something. And I hadn't watched in so long that when they flash back to him as a kid, I forgot it was him as a kid. So I'm like, who is this random child? But now I know. Well, there we go. We need a name for her. I love her crazy hair made out of yarn with the little pom-pom on the top. She's sporting my, this is made with the small Addy, the 22 needle Addy, little headband. When I did this, I was practicing connecting the ends and I wasn't that great at it. So this is going to just be display because it looks pretty from this side. Well, we've got Lucille Bell. What about, what was her best friend's name? Well, it depends on the show, right? Vivian? I think it was Vivian. All right, so you're Vivian. We'll call you Viv. I know, weird. I can't help myself. All right, so I have a ton of stuff to get going with this morning. I've already put away the rest of the laundry, finished cleaning up the back deck, and I hung up some curtains. You guys wait till I show you. It's beautiful. I'll do another, maybe Tuesday morning, I'll do coffee with Kim from there so you can see. I finished setting it all up. And then I took, because I couldn't find curtains to match my mom's set that she gave me. It's from the early 50s. And every set of cushions that I find, like on eBay, it's those colors. It's those green and orange and yellow colors. And I don't love that. I really like a dark blue. So I took all the cushions that I have, I laid them all together, and I bought some thick indoor-outdoor curtains, 84-inch curtains, because the couch or the bench, whatever you want to call it, is 7 feet. So it's a long couch, and you can't find cushions for that. So I took all the cushions, and then I had to cut one cushion in half and put one on each end. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4 cushions, but the last one was in half on each end. And I covered it with the curtains, and it made a perfect cushion for that. And then I took same number, 4 cushions, and I took another curtain and I wrapped it around and did the back of it. It's very comfortable. Fritz and I were sitting on it last night, enjoying the sunset. So that happened. So now I know where to get the curtains. They're at the Ocean State job lots. and it's 2 panels for only $24. You can't even buy cushions for that, not even the cheap ones. So I'm going to keep going. I have a bunch of the old cushions all mismatched in different colors. I'm going to go ahead and just cover them all with these curtains and have all the same color, except for on the way other side of the deck. I have 2 other benches and I have them in maroon. So one side of the deck is all blue with the blue curtains. I actually took a pair of the curtains and hung them up. And then the other side where the benches are the deep red or maroon. I like it. I'm really happy with it. I've got my wind chimes hung up. I've got the sun catchers that I made hung up. So it's really nice and relaxing out there. Half the deck is wide open, and the other half has the pergola on it. And then there's another spot in the corner that is actually shaded by the trees. So it's really a nice area. I have a little fire pit table, so I have to get a propane canister. Well, I have one. I got to get it filled or swap it out and get another one. You know how you do that? So I'm going to do that. I got to get myself comfortable with turning those things on. I don't know why. That's always scared me. Lighting, stuff like that. I don't know why. I've never had a bad experience, but it's always made me nervous. So, all right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and get my Friday started, get myself going. Next time you see me, I will be live from camp, either tomorrow morning or this afternoon while we do the garden. Who knows? Who knows what we're up to? All right, you guys, remember that live is Saturday, Sunday, and then again Tuesday. And Tuesday's crochet along will be this granny square. So pretty. All right, so what are you going to need? You're going to need some scrap yarn. I just grabbed this out of my stash. You're going to need a 5.5mm hook and some time with me. All right, you guys, I will see you tomorrow morning or sooner. Have a great day. Thank you so much for stopping by. Remember, be happy, be kind, and be creative. I'll see you later. Bye, guys.